Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for April 19th, 2016. And for your Tuesday, we're going to have mostly sunny skies once again. We're going to have a few clouds to our far north here. There's an association with this dry frontal passage that's going to come through early this morning. Just maybe call it partly cloudy up north here just to start the day, then becoming mostly sunny throughout the day. Elsewhere should just be mostly sunny. This is a dry frontal boundary that's going to be moving through in association with this area of low pressure. You can see a kind of a front sitting back here like this that's going to sag down through the south, come through early this morning. The only thing it's going to do today is increase our risk for a spread of fires, wildfires, and also structural fires, just because we have very low humidity values and wind gusts that could be up to 25 miles per hour. This will all help with the dry conditions in place, will help for the spread of any brush fires. So just be careful if you're going to be planning any controlled burns today, because it's probably not the best day to do it. This front will come through and without any precipitation. And as you can see, that just disappears. Here's Tuesday morning. There's nothing here as that frontal boundary moves through. And then it sags off to the south. High pressure is going to build in temporarily here for Wednesday. We're going to get a little cooler behind. I guess you can call it cooler, but it's going to be above normal yet. The temperatures are getting down to upper 60s, near 70, both Tuesday and Wednesday for highs. So this is, it's definitely cooler than it was yesterday, where we saw some 80-degree readings, but not really cool or cold or anything like that behind this frontal boundary. So I think those days of getting a front come through and getting into, stuck in the 40s the next day or anything like that are long behind us here as we're getting into the latter part of April. So with this high pressure will reestablish itself off the East Coast, and you can see that down here by the time we get to Thursday. The return flow around this high pressure, being clockwise, will bring in winds from a southwesterly direction. That's going to get the temperature really increasing here as we get into Thursday. We're going to get into the low to mid 70s ahead of this cold front coming through that will affect our area late Thursday night, during the day Friday with on and off showers, and then again in at least the first part of Friday night. Now yesterday we were trying to decide whether or not this is going to come in a little earlier. That does not look like it's going to be the case, so it does look like Thursday is at least partly cloudy, maybe some increase in clouds at the very tail end of the day for our western counties, but that's about it. And then we have some shower activity coming through overnight with the first wave, and that's with the actual front. And then area of low pressure might try to develop along the boundary here, might bring some showery activity. This is not going to be a total washout here on Friday, so this is going to be kind of like an on and off showery type thing. It might get a break for a little while, then you get some more showers rotate through. Just some real light stuff, nothing over the top. And then here's a look at Friday night at midnight, or into Saturday here, overnight Friday night, and you can see absolutely nothing lingering in our coverage area anymore. So there's nothing showing for precipitation here on Saturday at all. Next thing we have to be watching for is this frontal boundary that's going to try to drop down from our north, try to drop south through the coverage area. This is a look at late Sunday on this particular model, and you can see this frontal boundary very easily depicted here, but looks like it holds off for most areas. Might have, except for northeastern PA, might have to watch for some showers coming in toward the tail end of Sunday. It does look like elsewhere, though, we should have a dry daytime on Sunday, which would mean a dry weekend for the majority of our coverage area, but we'll have to watch this front and see how progressive or not progressive it is, whatever the case may be, over the next couple model cycles. Right now, this kind of just appeared out of nowhere on today's model guidance. Now, all the guidance has it, but it has it in different forms and different speeds. So GFS is trying to bring this in a little bit faster, but that is typically a bias of that particular model to be progressive with systems. So we'll have to watch this. If this front gets hung up here or not, it might be just something that affects us next Monday. We'll just have to keep an eye on it and see how that progresses. But right now, we're shooting for a dry weekend, just watching Sunday for that front to come through for at least our northern areas, and otherwise it should come through Sunday night and Monday elsewhere. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for April 19th, 2016. Have a great Tuesday.